Here there be spoilers, proceed with caution. I'm feeling a tier list, and Danganronpa's up, so after a long time, I probably should have done this ages ago, but I'm gonna rank the Danganronpa characters using my classical, whatever the hell, DarkfoolDave tiers. I always have S, A, B, C, D, which is, you know, what you would expect, but I have these little qualifiers here just to kind of help illustrate how I actually feel about them and help me decide, honestly. So I'm gonna do the Trigger Happy Havoc character. Jesus Christ, I can't talk. The Trigger Happy Havoc characters for Danganronpa, and I've always wanted to do this, and let's jump in. Chihiro Fujisaki. I'm kind of whatever about him. He's cool, but didn't wow me at all. He's cute though. Oh my god, Taka. I like forgot his name for a second. Taka, I love Taka. Taka's amazing. Fight me. Oh, by the way, this is gonna be a fun video because all my Danganronpa friends, I know we're not gonna agree on some things, so let's say that right now. Oh, and who better to kick this off with than Miss Mizono? Yeah, sorry. I hate Sayaka. I know everyone loves Sayaka, but I don't. She's a snake in the grass who will do absolutely anything to ensure her survival. Is it understandable that she does what she does? 100%! I think any human would do it. She still suck. She still suck, though. Sakura, though, does not suck. Sakura is incredible. I don't think I need to explain why Sakura gets an S tier. She's like the literal best character in that entire story. Aoi Asahina is pretty rad. I like her a lot. She's not on the level as Taka and Sakura, but like Taka is like among my favorite characters. Sakura is just the best character. Like Asahina, she's like a little cinnamon roll. I love her to death, but she doesn't do much, so she's pretty rad. Byakuya Togami. You know, it's fun. Okay, so if I'm going by my actual thoughts on by the end of Trigger, yeah, I hated Byakuya through and through, the whole time. However, the man's grown on me in the media past Trigger, so for benefit of the doubt, I'm gonna say whatever, but I don't like him. Even to the end of Trigger, I don't like Byakuya. He's a good character, though. He's objectively a good character, though. Like, well written. Do I want to make him solid? No, whatever. I personally do not like him enough to even that out. Celestia Ludenberg, she's fine. She's cool. She's literally middle of the road, I would say. Oh, my girl. That's literally the character I had a crush on while I thought she was someone else. So, the key is Mukuro Ikusaba. Do I love her? She made such an impression on me at the beginning of the game. Even though, like, there's so many layers, I gotta say I love her, though. Especially after reading Danganronpa 0. Or is it, you know, the what if alternate universe? Toko, I despise. I'm in the middle of playing Ultra Despair Girls right now, and I still don't like Toko. However, Genocide Jack is pretty awesome. Because she shares a body with Toko, she can't be in love or S tier, sadly. But honestly, I didn't really care about Genocide Jack. Like, she would have been here. But I'm not gonna lie, Ultra Despair Girls is putting her up in pretty rad for me. Just because I love playing as her. Makes life so easy. So yeah, I guess I am being swayed and skewed by my biases for extended media. I'm trying to focus on Trigger Happy, but for the content of the video, I will say Byakuya would have been in trash if I had just done Trigger. I watched that anime, and Genocide Jack / Jill would have been in solid, or no, or whatever, by the end of just Trigger. Hifumi is whatever. I don't have strong feelings for or against him, but I could do without. Junko Enoshima. Oh man. No, definitely not. I love how I can't even, like, put her back. Honestly, she literally is in all of these. Like, you know what? That seems about appropriate. Kyoko Kirigiri. I like her a lot. She's pretty rad. I do think she's very irritating in the games because she's like, I know everything, but tell her, Makoto. You know? Like, that's literally Kyoko. I liked her a lot in the anime, though, because she's not like that. Because she's not forcing you as the player to do stuff. Leon! Leon! I love Leon. I can't put Leon in love, though, just because I didn't get to spend enough time with him, but Leon's pretty rad. He's probably, like, the coolest of these characters. Kyoko's cooler than Genocide Jack, and Asahina's about... You know, Asahina's cooler than Leon. I'll give her that. So, yeah, that's about good. Makoto Nae! He's just a good boy. He's solid. He's great. I started out hating him, and by the end of the game, I absolutely adored him. You know what? He's pretty rad. Just because, like, I think I got Stockholm Syndrome for all his dramatics. It was just a veritable buffet of negative despair. It seemed we had to climb a mountain, but the summit only held despair. It's that kind of stuff that I, like, love to hate. Mondo is solid. I honestly feel like I think I need to get rid of the solid tier because I'm kind of whatever on Celestia and Mondo, but I do like them more than these three characters, so I think it's a good place to have the tier. Monokuma is amazing. He's the best character. I still wouldn't put him up here because again, this is just the most appropriate situation because again, my brain is still kind of broken when it comes to this series, but Monokuma is probably, like, my actual favorite character to listen to. This is more of, like, a problem that I think I need therapy to deal with, but Yasuhiro Kaga... Yasuhiro Hagakure. I've, like, butchered that name, like, 3 times already. Okay, here we go. Yeah, God. Hagakure is honestly between whatever and solid. You know what? I think I like I'm gonna give Byakuya the benefit of the doubt. He's the best of the whatevers. Hagakure is probably here. Chihiro and Hifumi, I really just don't care about. I actively don't like these two characters. I think this is good. This is very apropos for how I feel about these characters. So, Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc characters. Again, I never played the game fully. I mean, I never played the game. I watched the anime based off of it, and I've seen full playthroughs of the game after the fact. So, I mean, technically I saw a little bit of the game. Got so excited about Danganronpa, I watched the anime, which you can react to up above, and then I proceeded to watch playthroughs, full playthroughs, after finishing the storyline and knowing everything that happens. So, without further ado, let's just see if I want to adjust anything. Toko Fukawa and Sayaka Maizono are trash tier because I do not like them. Hifumi is whatever, I don't care. Chihiro Fujisaki, I don't care about him. Yasuhiro Hagakure, yeah. Byakuya, you're so close to being trash, my dude. Very, very close. And in fact, if it was just Trigger, you would be here. You would absolutely be here. So, you know what? Yeah, I don't know why. because it's hard because I liked him later on, but if I'm just considering Trigger, he should be like the very boundary of, you know what, let's just make it easy. I'll throw him in trash. Mondo is solid. Celestia is solid. Like, I think these are fun characters. Also, Butter. In the pretty rad tier, we have Makoto Naegi, who, at this point, I just love saying his name. Genocide, Jill / Jack, and if I'm considering just Trigger, I honestly did not care for you that much, but you would be the best of the whatevers. Got a soft spot for psychos, but again, yeah, I have to consider just Trigger, so Byakuya gets here, and Genocide Jack gets there. Makoto Naegi, Kyoko Kirigiri, yes, pretty cool, I guess. I like Makoto more. Leon, I like him more than Kyoko for sure, but I think I like, you know, I'll leave Leon here. He's got a kick-ass design, and I love his jacket. Asahina, she's just like super cool. I would totally be like, of all the characters in the series, like let's say they were all in real life. God help us all. I think, like, Asahina would actually be, like, a friend of mine, you know? Mondo would hate me. I'd think he's okay. Celestia, I would think she's absolutely pretentious as hell. Kyoko would not like me, although I would think she's really cool. Makoto, we'd be buds. Asahina, we'd be, like, jock friends. Leon, we'd probably be pretty tight. Toko, I would actively dislike. Sayaka, I probably would be okay with, unless I knew about her, you know, sinister side. I mean, she doesn't really have a sinister side. She's kind of a sweetheart. Again, I just don't like how impulsive she is, even in life or death situations. A lot of these characters have been in life or death situations and have made less impulsive decisions. So, for that reason, I probably would have been friends with Sayaka, but if I knew how she acts under pressure, I would not like her after that. Byakuya, I would just not talk to. Hifumi, I would talk to. He wouldn't be my bestie or anything, but I would be okay with him a lot more than these three. Chihiro, I think I'd be buds with, honestly. I honestly think I'd be pretty good friends with Chihiro. Like Makoto, Leon, Asahina, and Chihiro, I think I'd be pretty tight with. Hagakure's kind of like Hifumi. I would have no problem talking to him, but we wouldn't be besties. I would super want to talk to Mukuro all the time, and she probably just would not care. Like, let's be honest. She's an absolute sweetheart if she likes you, but I don't know how well we would click. I would be a little intimidated by the fact that she knows all the weapons and I just know, like, martial arts and fencing. She would be, like, a friend of mine that I'd want to be closer to, that I would definitely end up having a crush on by, like, midway through the year. Sakura, I would totally talk to. I think we would actually get along really well. We would bond over martial arts and stuff like that, and I would probably even train with her. Like, I would probably be like, yo, private lessons? Let's do it. Literally, my relationship with Sakura would probably be like Akane's relationship with Nekomaru. Taka, I really like his character a lot. In real life, we would probably hate each other. Like, I would be super chill and friendly with him, and he would think I'm just a little too casual about everything. So he wouldn't like me, and then his dislike of me would make me not like him. Probably how that would go. Monokuma, I would hate in real life, obviously, but I would probably snicker every so often at something he said. Junko, I think this sums it up, honestly. Like, I don't even know how to think regarding that. I think I stopped at Asahina before I talked about the realistic scenario, but I definitely love all four of these characters. I think for different reasons, too. They're all amazing. Love of my life. Absolute best character in the series. Just super fun. Amazingly fun. Like, just you know, like this, he's like a good boy. He's just like incredible. Like I just love everything that spews from this character's mouth. And this character, again, it speaks for itself. So that's been the list. I think this was a fun video. Make sure to like this video. If you like this video, let me know if you want to see Goodbye Despair's tier list, because I definitely got ideas of doing that one as well. And like this video if you like this video, subscribe if you haven't, smack the bell so you never miss a thing, consider supporting me on Patreon. Thank you, fill in the blanks, for supporting me on Patreon, and I'll see you all in my next video. For now, this is Dave out, peace out. Later!